The controversy revolves around the promotion of this movie, Beware the Muslims Are Coming, on public transit. At issue is the latest advertising for this film. Its producers, Vaguely Qualified Productions, in the persons of comedians Negin Farsad and Dean Obadallah, are suing the Transit Authority for reneging on a signed contract that would have promoted the film on subways. They have already spent almost $20,000. After agreeing on the ad campaign, the MTA now says it contains disputed political content. Len Caton is legal director for Muslim Advocates.
You can't dispute comedy. You can't dispute the underlying message, which is Muslims are human beings, some of whom have a sense of humor. Like, these are things that I don't think anyone could reasonably dispute. And that's why we think the MTA got the decision so wrong.
The MTA got out of so-called political messaging after being burned in a lawsuit over its efforts to keep these ads sponsored by anti-Islamic campaigner Pamela Geller off of buses. New York transit watchdog Gene Rushinoff calls the MTA decision loopy.
It's really important to have free speech in the New York City subways. I mean, for people who don't live in New York, you know, they're like the streets. They're where you go to communicate, where you listen to music that's being played by performers on the platforms.
Muslims, you know they want to.
Beware the Muslims Are Coming is now playing on major streaming services, and the subway promotion was important to the two comedians. They felt betrayed by the MTA decision on their signed contract.
What's political about saying, you know, Muslims like frittatas, or have great frittata recipes, or other posters are like, Muslims hate a bunch of things, including hipsters who wear winter hats in the summertime. There's nothing political about us just expressing who we are and telling our story. That's really the point about this.
The First Amendment is totally awesome. It protects speech, all kinds of speech, and even speech that we don't like, and that's what makes it great.
What this culturally conscious comedy team is doing could not only open the way for the comedic viewpoints, but for others with very different opinions.
Muslim chicks are super hot.
Bernard Shusman, VOA News, New York.